think partially, honestly, this sounds ridiculous, it's partially because I played the villain on the Dream SMP. Like, partially, that's why.
What? Dream went from being the biggest Minecraft content creator to a laughingstock of the internet. But why is that? Why is it that Dream lost all of his credibility, his reputation, and even his career? Not really. He still gets millions of views a video, but I'm gonna say that because that's a catchy title. So what happened? Well, I could pinpoint 3 specific controversies that caused the downfall of Dream. This isn't all the drama Dream's gotten into, but I feel like these are the 3 biggest ones that definitely has ruined his reputation online. So let's go over strike 1.
Our mask would smile for hours at a time, stare at the ceiling while I hold back what's on my mind.
At Dream's peak, he was known for his speedrunning videos. Like, all of his most viewed videos are speedrunning videos, and he was by far the biggest speedrunner in Minecraft, with some of his records even being on speedrun.com. Like, he was all in on speedrunning. But on October 19th, something interesting happened. I'm not a speedrunner, so I have to have Know Your Meme open. So Dream was trying to do any percent glitchless category of version 1.16 of Minecraft Java Edition. That is a long title. So Dream submitted a 19-minute long speedrun of a any percent glitchless category of version 1.16 of Minecraft Java Edition, and that became the 5th fastest speedrun in the category, which is pretty impressive. However, Shell Guy posted a video claiming that Dream actually faked the speedrun, which is a big no-no in the speedrunning community. You can't just fake a speedrun. That's illegal, it's against the law, you will be executed on site. So taking a look at Know Your Meme again, in the video, Shell Guy claimed that Dream had lately modified his game to alter the barter success rate for Ender Pearls, an item necessary to finish the game, which can be obtained by trading the piglin mobs with a 4.73% chance.
We can create a binomial distribution to represent Dream's trade luck, where success is defined as getting a pearl trade with a probability of 4.73%, taken right from the Minecraft wiki, and the sample size n is 263, his total number of trades throughout the streams. Then, the probability that he gets exactly k pearl trades in 263 trades is probability of k, or pk. This is the chance of success to the power k times the chance of failure to the power n minus k times the binomial coefficient, which represents the possible ways to arrange the outcomes. Now, to find out the probability that within 263 trades, he got 41 or more pearl trades, we can sum pk from k equals 1 to 263. However, it is much easier if we use the complement. This is the same as 1 minus the sum from k equals 0 to 40, pk. If we put this into a calculator, we end up with 0.000000000024694, or around 1 in 40 billion. A very unlikely probability. Dream's run was proven to be fake as his loading screen did not match up with the seed that he played. However, it is theoretically possible that his loading screen could have been wrong due to cosmic radiation causing a bit to flip. In fact, the probability of this is within the same magnitude.
And on December 11th, 2020, the speedrun.com moderators for the Minecraft category posted a 29-page paper, which contained evidence that Dream, in fact, was playing a modified copy of Minecraft in order for his drop rates to be better than they were in the base game. So in the same day, speedrun.com stripped Dream of his record, but Dream responded with a series of tweets claiming his innocence. And the next day, Dream posted a very long Reddit post trying to prove his innocence for not cheating in the Minecraft speedrun. And then the next day, December 13th, he posted a link to his mod pack folder and all the mods that he would have at the time of the speedrun to prove that he didn't actually cheat. Then on December 23rd, Dream posted a 23-minute video response claiming that he's innocent. And get this is like the wildest part of this whole speedrun story. He got a astrophysicist to prove that Dream did in fact not cheat in his Minecraft 1.16 any percent glitchless speedrun. He got an astrophysicist to prove his innocence. That is wild to me. As well as posting a video, he also posted a 19-page document proving his innocence of not cheating during his speedrun. And you would think at this point, Dream has proven himself innocent. He is free to go. Nothing to worry about. But then May 30th, 2021 came around, where he basically was like, yeah, no, I cheated. Lol. He claims that yes, he did have mods installed, but he didn't know he had mods installed. Therefore, he's innocent. What a load of bullshit. Getting into specifics here, I gotta go back to fucking Know Your Meme. Reading what it says here, he explained that after the drama had subsided, he and his team discovered that mods installed in version 1.15 of the game, which used for challenge runs, had crossed over into versions 1.16, which caused the high drop rates on key items. And this, ladies and gentlemen, was strike 1. Knowing or unknowingly cheating on his speedrun, it doesn't matter. The point is, this whole controversy made people question his speedruns and lose his credibility as a speedrunner. If this has mods installed on this specific run, what about these other runs? Did he have mods in these runs too? No one knows, therefore he lost all of his credibility as a speedrunner. So that was strike 1. Let's move on to strike 2, which is probably the most well-known one so far.
Worry about the die.
The grooming allegations were by far the biggest piece of drama that Dream has ever been in, and it is one that he has proven himself innocent toward. At least to our knowledge, he has not groomed anyone. If you aren't aware of the whole grooming drama, there's a whole rabbit hole to go down. At one point, Nicholas Cantu, the voice actor for Gumball, was involved in this shit. It's wild, it's crazy. I don't want to get into too much details on it because there's a lot there. Basically, to sum up how this all started, a burner account posted a whole bunch of different screenshots of text messages between Dream and someone who was between 16 or 17, and after this shit went downhill for Dream, he did make a video addressing all the drama. I have it up right now. It's an hour and 22 minutes.
I've mentioned everything that they've claimed. Now, just to reiterate, this is not true. Every piece of evidence is either out of context, edited, blatantly lied about, or presented in a very disingenuous way. Again, I did not groom anyone. I also was never confronted about grooming by any of my friends.
So like I said, I don't want to get too in-depth on the grooming stuff, but instead I want to talk about the aftermath of that. During that whole time period, Dream was labeled a freak, a creep, a degenerate, a groomer, all these different terms that even though he's proven himself innocent towards, that is still lingered with him. Even though he has cleared his innocence, he still is labeled this in the eyes of many. And this isn't the first time that something like this has happened. Multiple different content creators, once they're accused of being this groomer creep, once they've proven themselves innocent, people don't really care about them proving themselves innocent. They only care about the initial drama of them being this, that, the other thing. They don't care that this was proven not true. They're gonna stick with the idea that was already implanted into their head. Their view is not changing on anything. So unfortunately, even though he has proven himself innocent, he is still labeled these things. So now let's move on to strike 3. And this last one is the newest piece of drama as of the making of this video. It involves another famous YouTuber, TommyInnit. Back during Dream's peak, he had a SMP called the Dream SMP. You could not escape this during this time period. Even I watched Dream SMP videos. And another member of the Dream SMP was TommyInnit. And at the time, he was 15, 16. He's about a year or two older than I am. I'm 19. And now since he's gotten older and realized what really happened during the Dream SMP era, he's now very open about his experience on the Dream SMP and interacting with Dream. Him and Jack Manifold don't have the best things to say about Dream. There's a lot of things that Dream has allegedly said and done, which paint Dream as being kind of an asshole. That was some important context needed, but now let's talk about this newest piece of drama. And this all basically started when TommyInnit responded to an XQC tweet saying, "To be more cringe than TommyInnit is pretty fucking hard, but you pulled it off, pal." Look at this fucking shirt. XQC tweeted, "From doing streams in my basement to doing a stream with the president, how is that a diss? You went from dick riding Dream for a living to making jokes to teenage girls. Lock in." So for some reason, this XQC tweet made Dream want to respond to TommyInnit. Not all the other stuff of TommyInnit calling Dream an asshole. No, not that. An XQC tweet. So this is his tweet. He responded to XQC with this photo, which he made. He claims he didn't make, but he did make this. Growing up, becoming a TommyInnit fan, Dream SMP stands. Because this is the same guy that basically was like, I don't like when people say the R word. People shouldn't say that. And yet he spent the time to make this image. What a fucking hypocrite. And I wasn't the only one that had this opinion on Dream's tweet. Basically the entire internet was like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? So he took it down, as Dream does, because he has absolutely zero backbone. And Dream's response was something. Genuinely still confused on what the rules are. Honestly, not trying to be obtuse, multiple people go viral calling me the R word, and everyone explains that it's okay because they're neurodivergent. So then I see a meme and use it, which by the way, I see a meme. Really, Dream, you made the meme. Just admit that, yeah, I made the meme because I thought it would be funny. Obviously, it's the internet being disingenuous, but it doesn't completely invalidate anyone that might be upset by it. Most of these people calling me ableist for using are the same people that lit off fireworks when Nicholas Cantu was the slur-slinging slasher, including Tommy's closest friend. It's either okay or it's not okay. The double standards are infuriating. I have my own reasons for having a problem with Tommy going around being the internet police, and was expecting to get a lot of shit for going after poor Tommy that lies about me constantly. But obviously I had no intentions at attacking every Dream SMP fan or being ableist. Lamau, it was a dig at Tommy's fans because somehow the worst of the ex Dream SMP stands have God damn it. Congregated all to make up lies and shit on other creators, and Tommy feeds right into it to promote his Patreon, shows, book, or whatever else he's currently promoting because he has absolutely no backbone. The guy that claims that TommyInnit has no backbone is the same guy that literally deleted his tweet because people were mad at him about it. Talk about having no fucking backbone, Dream. You have no fucking backbone. Either way, my lesson from this is that Twitter is somehow even less reasonable than I thought in the first place. Oh, and don't use the R word under any circumstance, even if you see a funny meme. You didn't see the funny meme, you made the funny meme, and you're autistic. What? Lesson learned. Hopefully I can be forgiven. Back to coding. What a way to end this Reddit post, which he did delete because he has no backbone. So TommyInnit's response is, you could call me anything, but do not call me poor. But then on January 12th, Dream announced that he would be hosting a live stream, and this live stream, it was a 3-hour yap session that almost had nothing to do with the TommyInnit drama. Like, it's absolutely insane. This guy was having an actual meltdown. His Minecraft skin had a fedora on. Already shows you're a fucking loser. He jumped from point to point to point to point. Somehow Ludwig was brought up. One of his claims was the reason why the whole Quackity drama happened with him was because TommyInnit turned Quackity against him. So much fucking wild shit that was super embarrassing, and any sort of like credibility or reputation that Dream had went out the fucking window when Dream did this live stream. This live stream was a 3-hour long temper tantrum because people don't like him, which is super embarrassing and kind of a little bit cringe. And TommyInnit agrees because he made a 5-minute video doing a response to this entire thing.
This video is a message to Dream. Can't throw around the arselor, mate. You just can't. In your stream you did, you slagged off a lot of my pals. Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots, but they have bloody good hearts. I cannot believe how the George stuff from a year ago went down. I cannot believe the response to it online. It's disgusting. It's sexist, man. And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys. And look, pal, I have made mistakes, and I'm gonna make loads more. But the difference is, I give a shit. 4 years ago, you were awful to me. When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years. You didn't treat me like an equal, and you made me feel small. Shame on you, man. I'm nearly the age you were when you met me, and if I acted the way you did to a 16-year-old who looks up to you, I'd be so ashamed of myself, man. You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce. The worst time of her life. You tried to harm the relationship between me and my mum. And if we weren't best friends, with the shit that you were saying, you probably could have really harmed that, mate. You are like a proper movie villain. I have watched you take advantage of vulnerable people and use them to benefit yourself. I have watched you lie to fans, to me, to people, and take no responsibility afterwards. You are incapable of taking any criticism. You refuse to change anything about yourself. You reframe everything so that you are the victim. 4 years have gone by, and the rest of us have grown, reflected, really tried to better ourselves and learn after going through that incredibly overwhelming experience together. And you've reverted to saying slurs and punching down. It's not just me that feels like this about you either. Most YouTubers do.
So then Dream's response was, I'm not sure why TommyInnit decided to attack and lie about me in front of his entire audience, but I guess it gives me an opportunity to let it all out. Crazy Minecraft beef, I guess. We'll be making an upload to respond to his video soon, given it's serious, not fun times. Alright, so a little bit of an update. Turns out that Dream actually did a response to the whole TommyInnit stuff, so we're gonna be reacting to that right now at 12:16.
He did correctly criticize me for something that I want to apologize for before I respond to the rest of his video. I posted a meme on Twitter that used the R word, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, genuinely. I think it's important to acknowledge right off the bat that that's not right. That's not how you should behave. I shouldn't have done it, period. Now, I want to talk about...
Well, there we go. I'm glad he owned up to the fact that he was a little bit of a hypocrite during that.
For cheap laughs. It's stupid to repeatedly call Dream a pedophile when it's not the case.
This kind of fits in with the point I made earlier about how even if like something is proven false, like something as big as like the groomer allegations, stuff like that just never goes away. People are gonna constantly talk about it, joke about it, keep bringing it up because stuff like that just never goes away.
Two options. Either 1, they're not bad people, or 2, you don't care enough to not profit off of them. Like, you'll be best friends with...
Oh, this is Logan Paul stuff.
When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years.
I gave you YouTube advice because I thought that you were extremely talented, hardworking, and you had a big dream to be a YouTuber. And that's like, Tommy, there's no way that you actually believe this. Saying I was so terrible to you with no examples or anything. Like, if you don't think that my intention.
There was those tweets. I mean, you could pull them off saying like those were jokes, but I mean, those do exist, and maybe TommyInnit didn't see them as joke. And also, that's like only a few screenshots out of like the years you guys interacted. There could have been way more stuff than what you just pointed out there, but what do I know?
Tommy went with a merch company that actually had some really cool designs, with some very hardworking child laborers to make it possible.
How do you know that though? Like, obviously you could pull this off, like most companies are like that, but how does he know that though? Is there like receipts he's gonna pull? Okay, he's actually bringing up evidence. Oh shit, okay.
The biggest creators in the world are at the center of a scam, and I don't know if I should talk about it.
I'm sure Tommy can knock out videos pretty quick because at one point he had a literal editor sweatshop where his editors made less than minimum wage, and we're also.
That's crazy. That's a crazy claim. Less than minimum wage? I don't know what 50 euros is. How much is 50 euros? Hold on. $51. Okay. Damn it, I lost the tab I was on. Where did my tab go? Even with subtitles and shit, I don't know. Yeah, fully subtitled ended the video for 50. You got this, bro. What? Yet who you work for, I'm gonna make sure to avoid them. It seems a bit low for like a TommyInnit video.
And we're also getting fans to edit the videos for free for them.
Oh, that's crazy. Like, is there any like factual evidence other than these screenshots that don't have any names mentioned to it? You make the claim multiple times that you could easily fake this type of stuff. This could easily be faked unless you have like evidence. So you point to evidence, you don't. Nah, it looks like you're not gonna throw any names out there. I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt just because easily could have been faked.
You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce. The worst time of her life. You are like a proper movie villain.
Okay guys, I'm gonna reveal to you this harassment. The proper movie villain harassing of Tommy's mom that I did. Before I show you, just picture in your mind the harassment. Here it comes.
You harassed my mum.
Of course, didn't show any evidence for any of this stuff because
it would definitely help Tommy's case if there's more information out there, but also Dream could easily be hiding other messages. Like, you could be like, oh, this is the only message I sent, but in reality there's other messages he sent. There is that angle as well. You could throw that back, but either way, so far it just seems like two adults just whining and bitching at each other. That's what I'm getting at from this.
And I mean, you talk about how terrible of a person I am while leaving up videos with my sister.
Well, also, to be fair, he did leave up his most viewed video, which was meeting Wilbur Soot, and he's no longer friends with Wilbur Soot. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have an issue with, like, he could be like, oh, I don't like this guy, but he could still like the videos that were made from it. It's not like as if like, well, I no longer like the guy, therefore I'm going to take down the videos with him in it. Like, he probably still really likes his Wilbur Soot video. He just doesn't like Wilbur Soot. I don't know, kind of what I got from this whole drama situation with this one. At the end of the day, the people who already hate Dream already are not gonna like care to watch this video. They're already gonna be on TommyInnit's side. They're not gonna listen to his point of view. They're already gonna be on TommyInnit's side. They're not gonna switch sides. Their mind is already made. They're not gonna be switching sides already because of this new video. It's the same thing with the groomer stuff. It could totally be possible that there's other stuff that Dream isn't telling us. It also could be stuff that TommyInnit's not telling us. I don't know.